ordered, and we don't have an advance order. So we hope we have enough to last the day. But as always happens, even if we only have 4 shades, the shades start to go. So I don't want you to be disappointed. Now, so excited. If there ever was an item in the show that really, really, really works back to our today's special value, it's the BECCA Sunlit Bronzer and Halfmoon Brush. This is customer top rated. This is an awesome value because you're getting this beautiful brush, and it is a choice of the Capri Coast, the Bronzed Bondi, or the Ipanema Sunset. We'll go through those in a second, but we've done something really ingenious thanks to Ruth and the BECCA team and the beauty team. By the way, there's no auto delivery here, so you need to stock up. I think this is so brilliant because you might look at this and say, okay, I don't know which one to buy. So Ruth, what have you done for us?
So we've made it really, really straightforward for you. But again, it's all about your choice. So the 2 lightest shades of the foundation in the Today's Special Value, you'd go for Capri Coast, okay? I've just been to Capri last summer. It was beautiful for a wedding. I just couldn't believe what I was seeing. I'm sorry.
I could have carried
maybe
your bags.
It was
I'm not
wonderful. And then maybe if you're in the nude, noisette or tan shade, you could use the Bronze Bondi. Now, Bondi Beach, I've been to in Sydney, Australia. These are all inspired by real sunshine destinations.
Did you talk to Liam about the Bondi Beach in Australia?
No, I didn't.
Because he's from Australia.
Hello, mate. I should have gone and had a little word with him, shouldn't I?
Yes, and he informed us earlier that what they call bathrooms in Australia, which I will not sully this hour with that, but you know, yeah, we learned a lot. Okay, so there you go.
But of course, if you wanted to go deeper, you can, and we have the Ipanema Sunset for amber, tobacco, and mink. But we've given you that as a guide. That's my disclaimer. You could also wear Ipanema Sunset if you were of the fairer skin tone, because it's how you use it and how you like to wear your bronzer. Now, we give you this incredible little brush as well, and I kind of just say everything about BECCA is quality. This is a synthetic brush, and the way that it's shaped beautifully as well is so that you can really get into the contours of your face if you wish. You can sweep this beautifully and easily over the cheekbones on that sort of number 3 area. So we can have a little look at now how to apply bronzer. So if bronzer is something that you love and you know all about it, then bear with me. But if something that you're thinking, I don't really quite know how to use it, it's so straightforward and easy. You want to hit the points that the sun would naturally hit. Okay. So if you're in beauty, you probably already know about that. You can also sculpt that cheekbone area, which I love to do as well, because I just want to, we all need a little bit of help here and there, so I'm happy to do that. But the number 3 is a great way. So the brow, above the brow, the cheekbone, and then the chin. So this is your number 3 that you can use your bronzer on. Now, you can also then go and blend it underneath. So if you're someone like me who's got a little bit deeper on the foundation, so I'm in the nude shade of the Today's Special Value, I could then use my bronzer just to warm up my skin, especially on the décolleté as well.
And you don't need it, but I can use that also to start to show that the skin here isn't quite tagging as much as it once was, and it kind of makes everything else disappear. Now, the Bronze Bondi, which is our kind of medium shade, but that is by far the most popular, and we're getting limited. We have fewer than 200 to go around. We just have a few more in the Ipanema Sunset, and then in our Capri Coast, we're doing okay for now, but again, there's no advance order, there's no auto delivery. And should we go over to our girls?
Yes.
And while we do that, we will bring you back. This is so cool because we're bordering nearly on 4,000 of our Today's Special Value ordered. And because of that, we want to make sure that if you bought the value of the day, here would be the perfect bronzer for you to get to go back to the shade that you've chosen.
Yes, so if you're in the lighter 2 shades, Shell and Cashmere, you could go for Capri Coast. You could also go for Bronze Bondi if you wish, but we've put that with the medium skin tones of nude, noisette and tan. Then we have the Ipanema Sunset, which is definitely more of a deeper skin tone, amber, tobacco, and mink. But you could also use Ipanema if you're in those medium shades, if you are somebody who likes to really go for that bronze. But notice with our bronzers as well, it's not that kind of orangey look. It's very all about that kind of natural sun-kissed effect. So you're getting a gorgeous natural finish.
Can I use it as blush, or is that a no-no?
You can. I mean, we tend to say with bronzer not to go too far down onto the apples, but you know, it's all about customizing your look and how you like to wear it. I always like to go with the number 3, and then I like to sculpt a little bit into my cheekbone area, but still remember that sort of top part of your cheekbone, just where Claire went there, that is going to be where the sun would naturally hit. So if you look at all the high points, so here, you'd look at here, you'd look at here. Those are the areas that you would get the sun. Maybe a little bit on the nose. Why don't you put a little bit on the nose, Claire? Why not? That is where the sun would kiss your skin, and you'd get that sort of natural sun-kissed glow. So cute.
And you'd look like you've been to one of those beautiful places, even if you haven't been.
So you could have been to the Capri Coast,
Right.
because of course that is the shade that we're seeing there on Claire, because she's in the shell shade of the foundation.
And I think that Capri Coast is such a nice option because if you are fair, you probably find that many, many bronzers are just way too overpowering on your skin. It just
maybe
doesn't
too orangey.
work. Yeah.
And this is soft and it's sun-kissed and it's about natural look. If you look at anything from BECCA, if you've seen us anywhere else before, in those sort of high-end department stores, you will have seen everything about us is natural, enhanced finishes. Now you can get access to everything here at QVC. It's so exciting.
Oh, that was the screaming that came from my daughter's chair when she was sitting there on her laptop and just kind of losing it a little, that, oh my gosh, Mom, why didn't you tell me that BECCA was on QVC? Probably about 2 years ago, and I think she first saw one of the first products pop up on QVC.com. The Bronze Bondi is about to sell out. So
and that's what we're seeing here.
Oh, that's final quantities.
Okay, so you know, this is a really great medium bronzer for you. It's going to give you that gorgeous glow like you've just stepped off the beach, but you haven't even needed to leave the house or leave work.
Right.
And it's just going to give you
or
that gorgeous
your skin.
Exactly.
You know?
Yeah, maybe that's another thing, that you don't ever put your face in the sun anymore, but your body, when you go away, you tend to allow a bit more sun.
Right.
You can then use this to really kind of match up the skin, and it's going to look so natural because, again, the textures that we have.
We have one
this
more
is
model
so
we want to
fine.
see.
Oh yes.
Yes. Amber Joy is here.
So
But
Amber
I'm
Joy.
sorry, the bronzer is not named after you, just the foundation.
Oh. So this is the Ipanema Sunset. This is the deepest shade. So again, it's not about giving yourself this kind of heavy finish. This is about a natural, beautiful, glowing, sun-kissed skin. And you can see Amber Joy is applying it with that number 3 motion that I was talking about. You can pop a little bit on above the brow. You don't have to do that, by the way. This is just we just like to give you little tips and tricks. You don't have to. You can
And
do
side of
whatever
the
you
nose,
wish.
I mean,
yeah, you can even use it, like you say, to sculpt
Like
as well,
a little
Jane.
bit of
That's a nice way of doing
Why not? Because
contouring.
I like to multitask. So here we go. Unfortunately, the Bronze Bondi has completely sold out. So we have Capri Coast and we have the Ipanema Sunset. That's all that's left. So I guess, can I ask you this? If I'm in the middle, if I don't want a strong bronzer, I would go up top to Capri, and if I want a little bit more drama, I'd go down to Ipanema, right?
Absolutely. And remember, it's that lovely lightweight texture. It glides onto the skin, so it's buildable, but it's not going to feel too heavy if you don't want it to be.
Well, you are a joy, and you just made 60 minutes seem like 4.
It's gone so quick. Is it over?
It's an hour. We're
Oh my
done.
goodness.
I know. But we do have that beautiful perfecting brush offered separately, and I have to give one last shout